Hello everyone, it's Vanetta. Welcome back. I have a few more cards to show you. I figured I would just break these videos up just to keep them at or under 10 minutes. So just show you a few of the cards that I've made, some of the dies that I used to make them, and then move on to the next batch of cards in another video. Okay, so I made a few more cards and I will be packaging up my cards today and mailing them out between today and Monday. So I have a feeling that I will be posting a few more videos. But let me show you some of the dies that I used to make these cards. So here I have a few off-brand dies. So I have these freehand Christmas trees. I have this flourish. It's more like a vine that just goes on and on. Really pretty design. And I have this knitted sweater with the heart pattern. And these are all off-brand dies that I purchased online. I had fun playing with all of these. This sweater die was a little bit of a challenge to cut. I did have to shim it and run it through my Big Shot a couple of times. I think for this one I probably should have used wax paper because the cut lines, the grooves are pretty deep, and so I had to like really work that that paper, the cardstock out of there. But this is a nice die. It cuts, but you know, it's so intricate that you've got to work that cardstock out of there once it cuts through. So I think next time I'm going to try using some wax paper. So here are a few more dies that I use. Here's that Paper Tray Ink Winter Wishes. This is a really nice one to have. Here's a cute little deer that I purchased. Really cute. This is adorable. Here is that Memory Box Loopy, what do we call this? Loopy Snowflake Trio. And then here is just a scallop square. Looks kind of like a doily, so it looks really nice on cards. I also used a couple of punches. I used this Arctic Snowflake punch by, oh, sorry about that, by EK Tools. And I used this deer head punch also by EK Tools. I don't want you to get all of that glare, but yeah, so I used those. So let me show you the cards. All right, so here's the first card, and you guys let me know what you think about these cards. I'm loving all of them. I can't pick a favorite, but I have to tell you, I'm really loving the pink and the white right now, and then different tones, different colors that you can mix in with them. So for this one, I punched out the deer head using glitter cardstock, and then I just backed it up with a few pieces of plain cardstock. I punched out the snowflake using glitter cardstock, white glitter cardstock, and also silver cardstock. These little pieces here are from that flourish die that I showed you. It's like a vine, and I just kind of cut little pieces. You can cut pieces or use it as a whole. Here are those Christmas tree dies that I just keep reaching for, and I think I keep reaching for them because I cut so many, and I'm really trying to use up a lot of the die cuts that I already have in my stash before I play with some of the other dies that I have and do cutouts for those. This Christmas word here came from a collection, a Christmas collection that I used last year, and I just put it on there. It was like perfect. It fit right there. And then this pattern paper is from Santa Baby collection, and I thought this turned out pretty cute. There's one of the ephemera pieces from the Santa Baby collection, and I just put it there. And it's pretty plain on the back. I just layered a piece of cardstock that I had in my stash that had already been pre-cut. So that's the first card. Next, I love this one. The deer is just so cute. I used a thin cardstock when I cut this one, but I layered it a couple of times. So it's not very much dimension, but it kind of stands out on the card. And I inked it up just a little bit on the edges. This Winter Wishes die, I mean, I'm just loving it. I'm having a lot of fun playing with it each time. It just really makes a statement on a card. And then I layered a couple of the doily squares. And this pattern paper here is from Santa Baby Collection. This is like a burgundy cardstock that I purchased from Joann's. It was part of a paper pack, and I thought I would put that in the background just to add some contrast. Really cute on this one. This, I kept it simple because I want to put this in the mail, and this will be perfect to mail. It doesn't have too much embellishing or too much dimension to make it difficult to mail. And it's plain on the inside as well as the back, and I will write my sentiments and add my stamp on the back later on today. This next one also uses the Winter Wishes die and that sweater, that knit. I keep wanting to say crochet because I crochet, but knit sweater die. And I think this turned out really nicely because the pattern paper in the background does have some mint green tones. So it makes these colors, although this is not mint green, it kind of makes it stand out, makes the card pop. I had this already cut out from the Snowflake Trio, and I just used this one. I figured add a different color in here just to give some contrast and give the eyes something different to see each time it, looks at this card. So really, really cute. Really cute. There are the doily square and then some label dies, and they're just kind of layered, and then I put the Winter Wishes right across there. On the inside, just kept it simple. I had this already pre-cut. It was in my stash. It's more like a postage stamp die that I have. It's a die set, and I used the larger piece in the set, and then I used that ho 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 sticker from the Santa Baby Collection, and it's plain on the back. So this is another one that will be simple to mail. And then finally, there's this one. This will not be a mailer because of the dimension that it has. I'll probably be handing this one out rather than trying to mail it, but we'll see. I do have some small bubble mailers, and I may use those. Here are those Christmas trees, glittered pink cardstock, red cardstock, and I use these colors specifically to pick up on the red, the red and the pink in this pattern paper. I didn't want to do too much embellishing. I wanted to keep it relatively simple so that this Santa face would show. And then Be Merry is actually from the Sweet Peppermint collection designed by Frank Garcia. And I just went ahead and added this one here. On the inside, I used the negative from one of the label dies that I cut. I used it because this pattern paper coordinated so well with this. It's actually part of it. And I figured, why throw this away? This would make a perfect frame. And so I added it on the inside of the card. So I will just write my sentiment in there. And so those are the cards that I wanted to show in this video. I think they all turned out really cute, fun to make, easy to put together, and really quick and simple. So I will be back maybe later on today or tomorrow to show you a few more cards and some other projects that I worked on. Thanks for watching, and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.